The ancient city of Damascus in Syria is the oldest inhabited capital in the world. The ancient city of Damascus is on the UNESCO World Heritage List. Founded in the 3rd millennium BC, Damascus is one of the oldest cities in the Middle East. In the Middle Ages, it was the center of a flourishing craft industry, specializing in swords and lace. The city has some 125 monuments from different periods of its history. One of the most spectacular is the 8th century Great Mosque of the Umayyads, built on the site of an Assyrian sanctuary. The ancient city of Damascus, located in modern-day Syria, is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world. Its history dates back thousands of years, and it has been a significant cultural, political, and economic center throughout various civilizations. Here is a brief overview of the history of the ancient city of Damascus. Early settlements. The area around Damascus has been inhabited since prehistoric times. Archaeological discoveries suggest that the region was settled as early as the 7th millennium BCE. Bronze Age. By the 3rd millennium BCE, Damascus had become a prosperous city-state within the ancient Near East. It was part of various empires, including the Akkadian Empire, the Amorite kingdoms, and the Hittite Empire. Aramean and Assyrian rule. In the 1st millennium BCE, the Arameans, a Semitic people, established control over Damascus. Later, the city came under the rule of the Assyrian Empire, becoming a regional capital. Persian and Hellenistic period. In the 6th century BCE, the Achaemenid Persian Empire conquered Damascus. Under Persian rule, the city flourished and became an important commercial center. In the 4th century BCE, Damascus came under the control of Alexander the Great and subsequently the Seleucid Empire, which introduced Hellenistic culture to the region. Roman and Byzantine eras. In 64 BCE, the Roman general Pompey incorporated Damascus into the Roman Republic. The city thrived under Roman rule and became an important trade hub along the Silk Road. It also gained significance as a center of early Christianity. After the division of the Roman Empire, Damascus became part of the Byzantine Empire. Islamic caliphates. In 635 CE, Muslim armies led by Khalid ibn al-Walid captured Damascus from the Byzantines, marking the beginning of Islamic rule. The city became the capital of the Umayyad Caliphate in 661 CE, reaching its zenith as a cultural and architectural center. The Umayyad Mosque, also known as the Great Mosque of Damascus, was constructed during this period. Crusader and Mongol invasions. In 1098 CE, the Crusaders briefly captured Damascus during the First Crusade but were later ousted by the Muslims. In the 13th century, the city faced Mongol invasions that caused significant destruction and loss of life. Ottoman rule. In 1516, the Ottoman Empire conquered Damascus, bringing it under their control for several centuries. The city experienced relative stability and prosperity during this period. French Mandate and Independence. After the defeat of the Ottoman Empire in World War I, Damascus came under French control as part of the League of Nations mandate system. The city played a significant role in the Syrian struggle for independence, which was achieved in 1946. Modern era. Damascus has been the capital of Syria since independence. In recent years, the city has faced significant challenges due to the Syrian civil war, which began in 2011. The conflict has caused widespread destruction and displacement in various parts of Damascus. Throughout its history, the ancient city of Damascus has witnessed the rise and fall of empires, the blending of different cultures, and the contributions of various civilizations. It has retained its status as an important historical and cultural center, with its old city designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The ancient city of Damascus, located in present-day Syria, has a rich and storied history that stretches back over thousands of years. It is one of the oldest continuously inhabited cities in the world and has witnessed the rise and fall of numerous civilizations. Here is a brief history of the ancient city of Damascus. Early settlements. Archaeological evidence suggests that the area around Damascus has been inhabited since at least the 7th millennium BCE. The earliest known settlement dates back to the 3rd millennium BCE, with evidence of a Canaanite presence. Aramean and Assyrian period. In the 2nd millennium BCE, the Arameans, a Semitic people, settled in the region and established the city of Damascus as a commercial and agricultural center. It later came under the control of the Assyrians, who incorporated it into their empire. Roman and Byzantine rule. In 64 BCE, Damascus was conquered by the Roman general Pompey, and it became an important city within the Roman Empire. During this period, it prospered as a major trading hub along the Silk Road. In the 4th century CE, it became the capital of the Roman province of Syria and later an important center of early Christianity under Byzantine rule. Islamic conquest. In 635 CE, the city was captured by the Rashidun Caliphate under the Muslim Arab general Khalid ibn al-Walid. Damascus became the capital of the Umayyad Caliphate in 661 CE, marking a significant period of Islamic rule. The Umayyads transformed the city, constructing impressive mosques, palaces, and public buildings. Crusader and Ayyubid rule. During the Crusades in the 11th and 12th centuries, Damascus changed hands several times between the Crusaders and Muslim forces. It was ultimately recaptured by Saladin, the renowned Muslim commander, in 1174 CE, and it became part of the Ayyubid dynasty. Mamluk and Ottoman period. The Mamluks, a slave warrior class, ruled Damascus from 1260 to 1516 CE. Under their rule, the city flourished culturally and economically. In 1516, the Ottoman Empire conquered Damascus and incorporated it into their territories. It remained under Ottoman rule until the early 20th century. Modern history. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire collapsed, and the region came under French mandate. In 1946, Syria gained independence from France, and Damascus became the capital of the newly established country. Throughout its history, Damascus has faced numerous invasions, conflicts, and political changes. The city has preserved a significant amount of its historical architecture, including the Umayyad Mosque, which stands as one of the most important religious sites in the Islamic world. Today, Damascus continues to be a vibrant cultural and historical center despite the challenges posed by recent conflicts in the region.